Amazon FBA Made Simple, an easy step-by-step guide to building a profitable Amazon business. Part 1. Understanding the Game. Foundations. Chapter 1. What Amazon FBA really is. What does Fulfilled by Amazon actually mean? And why does it change everything for sellers? Before you choose a product, before you think about suppliers, before you worry about ads or profits, there is one thing you must understand clearly. What Amazon FBA actually is. Not what social media clips imply. Not what course sales pages exaggerate. Not what success stories conveniently skip over. This chapter exists to ground you, because misunderstanding. Fulfilled by Amazon is one of the main reasons people lose money before they even realize what went wrong. Fulfilled by Amazon. Explained simply. Fulfilled by Amazon, commonly shortened to FBA, means this. You send your products to Amazon's warehouses. Amazon stores them. Amazon ships them to customers. Amazon handles customer service and returns. Your role is to choose the right product, source it responsibly, price it correctly, present it clearly. That's it. Amazon handles everything after the customer clicks buy. This division of responsibility is what makes FBA powerful, but it is also what makes it dangerous for people who misunderstand it. What Amazon is really selling you. Amazon is not selling you passive income. Amazon is selling infrastructure. Think about what Amazon already has. Warehouses across multiple countries, sophisticated logistics networks, fast delivery customers trust, payment processing, return systems, customer service at scale. As an individual seller, you could not replicate this on your own. FBA allows you to plug your product into Amazon's infrastructure instead of building your own. This is why FBA changes everything. You are not building a shop. You are plugging into the largest retail machine in the world. What FBA is not understanding. What FBA is also means understanding what it is not. FBA is not a guarantee of sales, a shortcut to wealth, a hands-off business, a way to avoid responsibility, a system that fixes bad products. Amazon will deliver your product perfectly, even if it is the wrong product, poorly explained, or badly priced. Amazon does not protect sellers from poor decisions. It simply executes them efficiently. Why FBA changed online selling. Before FBA, selling online meant running your own website, managing storage, handling shipping, dealing with returns, answering customer emails, building trust from scratch. These tasks consumed time, money, and energy. FBA removes operational friction. You no longer compete on delivery speed, customer service availability, returns policies. You compete on product selection, clarity, pricing, value. That shift is everything. The real trade-off you are making. When you use FBA, you make a trade. You give Amazon fees, control over fulfillment, control over customer experience, control over returns. In exchange, you receive trust, speed, reach, scalability. This is not a trick. It is a business decision. Successful sellers accept this trade consciously. Struggling sellers resent it after the fact. Why customers trust FBA listings. More customers don't analyze fulfillment models. They act on trust signals. When a product is fulfilled by Amazon, customers expect fast delivery. Returns feel safe. Payment feels secure. Risk feels lower. That trust dramatically increases conversion. You are not just selling a product. You are borrowing Amazon's credibility. This is why FBA listings often outperform merchant-fulfilled ones, even at higher prices. Why FBA changes the seller's job. Traditional retail focuses heavily on logistics. FBA shifts the seller's job upstream. Your work happens before the sale. Research, decision-making, planning, preparation. Once inventory is live, Amazon takes over. This means good decisions compound. Bad decisions scale quickly. FBA magnifies outcomes. It rewards preparation and punishes guessing. The illusion of set and forget. One of the most damaging myths around FBA is that it is set and forget. Here is the truth. FBA reduces daily operational work. It does not remove strategic responsibility. You do not pack boxes, but you must. Monitor inventory. Understand cash flow. Adjust pricing carefully. Improve listings. Make expansion decisions. FBA removes friction, not thinking. Why FBA levels the playing field and then tilts it. At the beginning, FBA feels fair. A small seller can list next to major brands, access the same delivery network, reach the same customers, but over time, Amazon rewards consistency, reliability, clear customer satisfaction. Sellers who treat FBA casually are slowly filtered out. Sellers who treat it professionally gain momentum. The system is neutral, but it favors discipline. How Amazon measures seller value. Quietly, Amazon does not judge sellers emotionally. It measures outcomes. Are customers satisfied? Are products returned often? Are complaints common? Is delivery smooth? FBA makes it easier to meet these expectations, but it does not excuse sellers from meeting them. Your product still has to make sense. Why FBA is a business model, not a tactic. Many people treat FBA like a tactic. I'll try this and see if it works. That mindset fails. FBA is a business model. Inventory-based. Cash flow sensitive. Process-driven. Long-term. It behaves more like traditional retail than internet marketing. If you respect it as such, it becomes predictable. If you treat it like a gamble, it becomes expensive. What changes once you truly understand FBA? When you understand FBA properly, you stop chasing trends, you slow down decisions, you respect preparation, you price more confidently, you think in systems, you stop asking, how do I hack this? And start asking, how do I align with this? That shift changes outcomes. Why this understanding comes first. Everything else in this book depends on this chapter. Product research only works if you understand fulfillment. Cash flow planning only works if you respect inventory timing. Advertising only works if you understand conversion trust. If you misunderstand FBA, every later step becomes riskier. Clarity here saves money later. The real opportunity of Amazon FBA. The opportunity of FBA is not scale alone. It is leverage. You leverage Amazon's logistics, Amazon's customer trust, Amazon's traffic. In return, you must provide sensible products, clear listings, responsible pricing, professional behavior. When those align, the system works remarkably well. A calm reality check. Amazon FBA is not easy, but it is fair. It does not require brilliance. It requires discipline. It does not reward speed. It rewards consistency. And it does not ask you to do everything, only to do the right things, in the right order. What this chapter should give you. By the end of this chapter, you should understand exactly what FBA means. Know what Amazon does and what you do. Stop expecting FBA to fix bad decisions. See why preparation matters more than hustle. Recognize FBA as a real business model. This clarity is your foundation. What comes next? In the next chapter, we will answer the question most people are quietly afraid to ask. Is Amazon FBA still worth it? Or is it already too crowded? To answer that honestly, you must first understand the system you are stepping into. FBA does not change everything because it is easy. It changes everything because it removes friction and exposes decisions. And that is exactly where real businesses are built. Chapter 2. Why Amazon FBA is still worth it. If you search for opinions about Amazon FBA online, you will quickly encounter two loud and opposing voices. One side says Amazon FBA is saturated, dead, impossible, and no longer worth attempting. The other side shows screenshots, bold claims, and promises of fast money. Both sides are misleading. The truth sits quietly in the middle, and it is far less dramatic. Amazon FBA is not saturated in the way most people think. It is misunderstood. And misunderstanding leads people to make the wrong decisions, then blame the model when those decisions fail. This chapter exists to reset expectations and explain, calmly and honestly, why Amazon FBA is still worth pursuing for the right person, using the right approach. What people mean when they say saturated. When someone says Amazon FBA is saturated, they usually mean one of three things. First, they see many sellers offering similar products. Second, they tried once, rushed the process, and lost money. Third, They are comparing today's Amazon to an imagined version of the past where success was easy. Let's address these one by one. Yes, Amazon has many sellers. That is not saturation. That is demand. Marketplaces with no sellers are not opportunities. They are warnings. Yes, many beginners fail. That does not mean the system is broken. It usually means the decisions were rushed or poorly informed. And no, Amazon was never truly easy. It was simply less visible. Fewer YouTube videos did not mean fewer mistakes. It just meant fewer people talking about them. Saturation is often confused with competition. Competition is not a problem. Blind competition is. The real question, is there still demand? The most important question is not how many sellers exist, but whether customers are still buying. Every day, millions of people go to Amazon with a clear intention, to purchase something. They are not browsing social media. They are not being persuaded to want something. They are actively solving problems and fulfilling needs. This matters. Amazon is not a discovery platform. It is a demand platform. That single fact is why Amazon FBA still works. People will continue to buy household items, tools, accessories, organizers, replacements, and everyday products regardless of trends. They will do so because it is convenient, trusted, and fast. Demand has not disappeared. What has changed is tolerance for poor products and lazy listings. Why Amazon feels harder than before? Amazon feels harder today for one main reason. Standards are higher. In the past, sellers could succeed with generic products, weak images, poor descriptions, minimal planning. Today, that approach fails. This is not a disadvantage for serious beginners. It is an advantage. Higher standards remove shortcuts and reward preparation. They filter out sellers who rush, copy blindly, or chase trends. They protect customers and stabilize the platform. When people say Amazon FBA no longer works, what they usually mean is that careless selling no longer works. Why beginners still have an advantage? It may sound counterintuitive, but beginners often have an advantage over experienced sellers who are stuck in old habits. Beginners are willing to learn the system properly, have fewer assumptions, are more cautious with spending, are less emotionally attached to clever ideas. Experienced sellers sometimes overcomplicate decisions, chase scale too early, or rely on tactics that no longer align with Amazon's rules. Amazon rewards sellers who respect the platform, not those who try to outsmart it. The myth of too many sellers. Let's clarify something important. You do not need to dominate Amazon. You do not need to sell thousands of units a day. You do not need to beat every competitor. You need one product that sells consistently and profitably. That is a very different goal. Most sellers are not your competition. They are noise. They are poorly optimized listings, underpriced products, or sellers who will quit after their first inventory run. Real competition is smaller than it appears when you look closely. Why small, boring products still win? One reason Amazon FBA is misunderstood is because people chase excitement. They want trendy products, viral items, high-ticket electronics, unique inventions. These are the hardest products to manage. Meanwhile, boring products continue to sell quietly. Storage items, home organizers, simple tools, everyday accessories, replacement parts. These products do not attract attention online, but they attract consistent buyers on Amazon. Amazon rewards boring done well. The shift from tricks to systems. In earlier years, sellers relied heavily on tactics, aggressive review strategies, launch manipulation, ranking tricks. Those days are largely gone, and that is a good thing. Today's Amazon FBA rewards systems, thoughtful product research, clear pricing logic, reliable suppliers, consistent inventory planning, compliance with rules. Systems are harder to copy than tricks. That protects sellers who build properly. This book is designed around systems, not tactics. Why Amazon is still the best starting point. Many people ask whether they should sell on their own website instead. The honest answer is this: selling on your own site requires traffic, trust, marketing, and patience. Amazon already has those. Amazon gives you built-in traffic, payment processing, logistics, customer trust, global reach. You trade some control for simplicity. For beginners, this is a fair trade. Learning business fundamentals inside Amazon is easier than learning them while also building an audience from zero. What Amazon FBA rewards today. Amazon FBA rewards sellers who plan before spending, price realistically, improve gradually, respect customers, follow rules consistently. It does not reward speed. It does not reward hype. It does not reward shortcuts. This is why many people feel frustrated. Their expectations are misaligned with reality. Once expectations are corrected, the system becomes far less stressful. The long-term opportunity. Amazon FBA is not about launching 10 products quickly. It is about building one working system, then repeating it carefully. Many sellers make a steady income with 1 to 3 products, predictable demand, manageable inventory, calm decision-making. This is not glamorous, but it is stable. Stability is often overlooked, yet it is the foundation of sustainable income. Common reasons. People believe it is too late. Let's address a few common beliefs directly. It's too late to start. People say this every year, about every business model that still exists. You need huge capital now. You need thoughtful capital, not huge capital. Amazon favors big brands. Amazon favors good customer experiences. Only experts succeed. Experts succeed because they follow systems. Systems can be learned. These beliefs collapse when examined calmly. What this chapter should give you. By the end of this chapter, you should feel grounded, not hyped. You should understand that Amazon FBA is competitive but not closed, demanding but fair, structured, not random. It is still worth doing if you are willing to. Learn properly, move slowly, respect the process. What comes next? In the next chapter, we will look honestly at who Amazon FBA is for and who it is not. This matters more than tactics. For now, remember this principle. Amazon FBA is not saturated. It is selective. Those who rush feel rejected. Those who prepare find space. Clarity creates opportunity.